Grand National Sport Truck Heat number 1. And wouldn't you know it, one of the guys that we're going to be watching in this first race drives that truck. The number 1, the points leader, Rod Millen, not too far away from here in Newport Beach, California.
And he'll start at the very back of the pack. As you can see, he's all the way at the back. He'll have to work his way through. Now, this track is the widest track that we've seen all season long. So passing is going to be a lot easier than it's been in the last 4 rounds.
Well, we'll see here, and it's certainly been Millen's forte this year in picking up the passing points. As we begin, jumping out in front, Brian Stewart. He had the pole, or at least he had the lead, and certainly he maintains it as we're just through the first half of this first lap of heat race number 1, through that rhythm section, and now coming up at the top of turn number 5. But it looks like Stewart may be challenged by Rodger Sr., and it is Rodger Sr. who takes the lead as they complete 1 lap here in this first heat race. Rodger Sr. with Brian Stewart running second, but here comes Junior up to take that number 2 spot. So, Marty, just like we saw a couple of weeks ago in Phoenix, Mears Sr. and Junior dominating the early heat race.
And Rick Johnson back in the back, starting to move his way up. He's trying to fight his way up into 4th position. Oh, we got a big pile up.
Back at the top of turn number 4, a truck over the Hyperbarrier. It appears to be the number 3 truck of Rob MacCachren. He is out at this point of the race, and a full yellow has come out. So we'll go to the full caution. Now the red has come out. Red flag is out, and this will stop racing completely. Not a happy man, Ivan Stewart. What happened to him, Marty?
Well, it looks as though they may have broken a water line because there's a lot of steam coming out from the front of the truck, and this will really hurt him in the points. If you don't finish a race, that's when you really fall down. If you remember, he came into tonight's action 5th in the points. That's the lowest he's ever been. He's never finished lower than 3rd in the history of the sport.
So Ivan Stewart apparently done, at least for the moment, and we'll go to the pits to try and figure out exactly what the problem is. Inside the truck and almost inside the helmet of Roger Mears Sr. Little mud on that visor. You got to expect that.
46 years old from Bakersfield, sitting on the front row right now and leading his pack. He won the main event back in Seattle. Junior won the last stop in Phoenix. The Mears gang running 1-2 here. I'm wondering if they're trying to make a statement, you think?
I think so. He led wire to wire in both his heat and the main in Seattle, and he'd love nothing better than that here. Roger Sr. on the restart. Junior gets bumped as they come through turn 2. Still no yellow, but Roger Sr. leads the pack.
Oh, and look who jumped from 4th all the way to 2nd with some great maneuvering. The number 7 Rick Johnson Chevrolet Thunder.
Johnson gets T-boned as he comes through turn number 4, but maintains that 2nd spot. And through the top of turn number 5, it's Roger Sr. who continues to lead this race. There you see him in the number 4 Budweiser. Roger Mears Sr. out of Bakersfield, California. He has the lead in this first heat race of the Grand National Sport Trucks tonight. Rick Johnson in his Chevy is right on him, and currently in 3rd place, Brian Stewart. Stewart navigating well, as are all the trucks through the rhythm section. In the lead, though, as you see him pass screen left to right, is Roger Mears Sr. And dropping all the way back to the back of the pack is Rodger Jr. Perhaps a problem with his truck. Looks like a problem with the left rear wheel.
Well, as you see the battle for the lead, we'll bring you up to date. In 3rd place is now Walker Evans. Brian Stewart is back to 4th.
Past the barrier cam, and it looks like, no. For a minute, it looked like Johnson would take the lead from Sr., but he cannot. Roger Mears Sr. continues with the lead. Now navigating through the ribbon section inside the car now with the truck of Rick Johnson driving the Chevy, currently running 2nd, challenging for 1st, but Roger Mears Sr. holding off.
You know what was interesting? Throughout practice and qualifying, Roger Sr. said, I just don't have the setup. I don't have this thing figured out. Something happened between qualifying and tonight's first heat because he is holding off Ricky Johnson.
Mears continues to hold the lead. Well, he had a very good run of it in Phoenix till he hit some ruts and got knocked out, but truthfully, Roger Mears Sr. has had it dialed in ever since Seattle. Now Johnson passes inside and takes the lead. Mears comes back to battle him off, and Johnson maintains as he turns down turn number 2. The red flag, though, out one more time, and we've got a major problem back at turn number 4. We've got a truck on its side and completely disabled.
All right, that's Rob MacCachren on the outside. Brian up and over the barrier there, and boy, he just can't save it.
We're We're going to restart heat race number one more time. There is a man loaded for bear. He'd like nothing better than to come away with a win here tonight.
Well, he doesn't like the fact that because of that accident happening before he got the pass completed, it goes back to the previous lap. So Roger Mears Sr., there you see him, he's back in front of Ricky Johnson. Johnson in second place. Question is, for how long?
The Budweiser normally in the lead, at least in the last couple or three events, and Rodger Sr. wants nothing more than that tonight. But he's got to battle Johnson, who has looked sharp the last couple of laps. Johnson in the Chevy passing inside. But it's Rodger Sr. that comes back with the lead as they navigate through the rhythm section. Top of turn number 4, and Johnson, as you can see inside his truck, kissing the bumper of Rodger Sr.
Now, this is a tire battle going on. Roger Mears is on Yokohama's, and Rick Johnson's on VF Goodrich. Now watch the side fight. See what happens? Oh, Mears gets up on the bicycle.
And it gives Johnson valuable time as they go down and over the jumps. Turn number 3, navigated by Rick Johnson, who takes the lead. He has taken the lead from Rodger Sr.
Well, the problem he's got is that hood is flying up into his face. Now, according to the rules, he could be black flagged.
It appears that they are looking for the black flag down at the start-finish line, but so far it's not out yet. Johnson continues with the lead, holding off Rodger Sr. And as you can see, that hood keeps flying up, and it allows Rodger Sr. to take the lead one more time. Roger Mears Sr. holding off Walker Evans. And Rick Johnson has fallen behind somewhat, but it's still Rodger's race. There you see inside the car of Rick Johnson, and you can see the havoc that that hood is really playing in this race.
Well, the best thing that could happen for Rick would be for that hood to go away, but it's just not, and he may get a black flag here.
The white flag is out, not the black flag, and that means one lap to go. And Roger Mears Sr. still has the lead, holding off Johnson, who's battling not only the course, but the hood that flaps in front of him. There you see Johnson in the number 7 truck, the Chevy. Out in front, though, is the Budweiser of Roger Mears Sr. He's made it through turn number 5. Will come down now through turn number 1 and prepare to take the checker flag. Roger Mears Sr. has won heat race number 1 tonight. Rick Johnson will finish second. Number 3 will be number 3, Rob macCachren. That's the finish in heat race number 1. That's the winner, Roger Mears Sr. And on Saturday night, October the 9th, we'll have a Rocky Mountain High in Denver at Mile High Stadium. Don't buy one ticket, buy a bunch and bring the family. We got an in-car camera, and we're ready to go racing here.
And one of the things, I thought I saw some fluid leaking from one of the vehicles as they pulled up on line.
A bump to start, but Brian Stewart has the lead.
And I'm right. The number 6, Roger Mears Jr., he has got fluid leaking from underneath the right side of his truck. Oh, look out.
Well, it is now the Ironman who takes the lead as a full 360 has taken Brian Stewart to the back of the pack. Ironman Ivan Stewart with Rodger Jr. on his heels. That's how they line up. 1, 2, and 3 is Rob macCachren.
Now remember what happened in heat race number 1. The Ironman did not finish. He picked up only 1 point. He needs this badly.
Ivan Stewart, Rodger Jr., and Danny Thompson. 1, 2, and 3. Ironman continues to pad his lead. Brian Stewart trying to make up ground, but that'll be difficult because of his spin.
I don't think Roger Mears Jr. is going to have a motor by the end of this heat race. I think he's leaking water out of his cooling system on the right side.
Well, we'll see if smoke appears from underneath the hood. Right now, he's good enough to be in second. It's the Ironman that has the lead. The number 7, as you see there, is Rick Johnson.
That's the battle for 3rd place.
With Danny Thompson.
Thompson in 3rd, Johnson in 4th.
There you see Thompson in the 9, Johnson in the 7. A battle between Chevy and Ford. All the way up at the front of the pack is the Ironman, Ivan Stewart, inside that Chevy. Johnson at the controls.
Yeah, you notice how Rick sort of drives one-handed? That's to get the other hand ready to hit that shift lever if he needs it.
Kind of like what we do on the highway.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ivan Stewart padding his lead over Roger Jr. We'll wait to see if that radiator problem manifests itself.
Whoa, did you see Senior go airborne there?
Really coming through the rhythm section extremely hard. Ivan Stewart now with a bigger lead as he negotiates turn number 3. There's Rodger Sr. at 4. Our barrier cam providing an excellent ground level view of these Grand National Sport Trucks. Here's our leader, Ivan Stewart, through the rhythm section.
And the steam coming out of Junior's right side is just getting more and more. There is Senior going airborne again. He's trying to track down Danny Thompson. Rod Millen right behind Senior.
What a marvelous turn of events this would be for the Ironman should it hold up. Ivan Stewart struggling in the point standings, but he won in San Diego. He has 3 driving championships to his credit, 15 main wins. And he would certainly position himself well for a win tonight if he wins this heat. Inside again the car of Rick Johnson, number 7, Chevy. Meanwhile, back outside, number 6, Rodger Jr., and there's Johnson in number 7 Chevy.
And Johnson's seeing the same thing that we are. He can see all that steam coming out the right side. He's got to be wondering, hey, is this guy's motor going to give out here, and I'm going to inherit this position?
Back inside with Johnson as he drives and negotiates through the rhythm section. Ivan Stewart, though, still has a sizable lead in front of him and Rodger Jr. and Rick Johnson. Danny Thompson currently running 4th. Flag now officially deployed. The Ironman has it. He knows 1 lap to go, and he can cruise into that main.
Okay, Rick Johnson's going to change his strategy right here. He knows he's got to go after him. Here it goes, the dive on the inside.
He makes the hairpin turn, but Rodger Jr. continues to hold the lead. Now Rodger Jr. takes the inside. Checker flag about to come out for the Ironman. We'll watch for that as we watch the battle here for 2nd place between Rodger Jr. and Rick Johnson. Checker flag out in front. There it is. Ivan Stewart has taken the checker. Rodger Jr. has taken 2nd. 3rd place goes to Rick Johnson. There's the winner. Ivan Stewart will go to the main event with a heat race win under his belt.
I love mornings after my dad would race. I'd get up before anyone else, sneak out to the garage, and inspect every inch of his old Chevy. Just by looking, I could tell how well he did the night before. Yeah, I got my first taste of racing and my first taste of Sundrop right here.
Sundrop, the taste you go wild for, and a favorite in the Earnhardt garage for over 40 years.
Some things just kind of run in the family.
Sundrop Citrus Soft Drink.
Well, we'll see if it's Ivan Stewart's race tonight, as Marty Reed said. Grand National Sport Truck main event. Ready to roll here in Pasadena. There is Roger Mears, Jr.
He's on the front row alongside the Ironman. In row 2, it's Mears Sr. and Rob macCachren. Rick Johnson and Rod Millen in row number 3. The winner is coming from those 3 rows. And the one guy you got to watch, he hasn't done much tonight, but you keep waiting for this team to break through, and that's the Ford Rough Rider, number 3 of Rob macCachren.
All right. The green flag is up and out. And quickly, it's the Budweiser of Roger Mears Jr. who takes the lead. Ivan Stewart right on his heels. Ivan Stewart looking to climb back up in the points race. He would certainly do himself well with a win tonight in the main. He has taken the lead after 1/2 lap. He's through the rhythm section and the Ironman. Ivan Stewart has the lead.
Thing to remember about Ivan is 10 days ago, he had that testing accident where he really hurt his back, made it through the Phoenix race. Boy, he is showing no signs of pain right now. In fact, the only pain he's giving is to the rest of the field.
Rodger Jr. in 2nd place. Rodger Sr. now taking over in 3rd as he passes Rob macCachren. In fact, it's Rodger Sr. And is that Rick Johnson who kissed? Bottom line is, it is still Ivan Stewart with the lead. There's Rick Johnson inside his Chevy. He is our carrier inboard camera.
Yeah, he's running.
Ivan Stewart who has really taken the lead in this race.
And Rick is running 6th right now.
Ivan Stewart, Rodger Jr., Rodger Sr., Rob macCachren. 1, 2, 3.
And Mears Sr. has a broken left spindle. You'll see, look at it just falling around down there, and he is going to drop way back. He'll have to drop out of this race.
Meanwhile, Danny Thompson has already dropped out of the race. He has gone to the pits, and there you see the trouble than Roger Sr. is having, and he is done for the night. There's no question about it. Back to the leader here is Ivan Stewart in the Toyota. Parts flying, wheels spinning. He has the lead by about 10-car truck lengths over Roger Sr., over Roger Mears Jr. Roger Sr. is still in the race, though.
Yeah, Mears is continuing to drive this. I don't know if he can go that long. I mean, every time he hits the bumps, it's just incredible, the punishment he's putting on himself and the rest of the vehicle.
There is Rick Johnson, and now inside the Chevy of Rick Johnson. He's looking to make up ground, but it's not going to be easy for the man behind the wheel of the Chevy. It is still Ivan Stewart with the lead, second place, Rodger Jr., and Rob MacCachren currently running third. Rick Johnson in fourth, trying to come up now and take over that third spot behind Rob MacCachren.
You know, Rod Millen is running seventh. This would not bode well for his points leadership if this ends up this way.
Meanwhile, Ivan Stewart now lapping Roger Sr., who refuses to dive. Roger Sr. can barely move. Not the case with Ivan Stewart or Roger Jr., or for that matter, the Chevrolet of Rick Johnson, who is now in third place.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he managed to get around the number 3 of Rob MacCachren, putting MacCachren back to fourth, and I know why. MacCachren's got a flat right rear tire.
So MacCachren, through attrition, dropping out. It's claimed Roger Sr., it's claimed Danny Thompson, now perhaps claiming MacCachren. Now inside, Rick Johnson and the Chevrolet, still trying to make up ground, still trying to take over second place, which is currently held by Roger Jr. Ivan Stewart adding to his lead as he passes lap traffic in the form of Evan Evans. Less than 5 laps to go now. There you see the duel, and Johnson overtakes Roger Jr. for second place.
Nothing wrong with this man's vehicle, though. White flag out, one time around for the Ironman.
The Ironman with a sizable lead over Rick Johnson. Johnson could hold on and finish second. It's Ivan Stewart who has the lead. It is his race. We said at the beginning of this race it would be Ivan Stewart's race to either win or lose. Well, Ivan Stewart went out, took the lead. At the waiting stages of lap 1, he has never let go. And now, set sail for home at his second checker flag of this 93 season. He's got it. The Ironman wins it tonight in Pasadena. Rick Johnson will finish second. Third place will go to Roger Jr. The winner tonight, the Ironman, Ivan Stewart. A game try by Johnson, but the cup goes to Ivan Stewart.
Yeah, number one, get the number. Ivan Stewart, you're the first 2-time winner after 5 rounds of racing. Congratulations. You really needed this one tonight.
Well, I really did, Marty. I really wanted to win it for the precision preparation crew. Charlie Tisson, the guys that pulled the motor out and changed that bad motor we had. Actually, it wasn't a bad motor. We knocked the fitting off when I got together with Walker or Brian, one of them. But no, they did a great job. They had good tires, obviously. Ultra custom wheels. Couldn't have been better.
Take a look at the monitor. This is back to the start of the race, and just take us through it.
Well, I tell you what I was trying to do. We had so many restarts, Marty. I was trying to capitalize on what Roger Jr. was doing, and I thought if I could get a real good start, I had a throttle hanging up off the first couple of restarts, and it would kind of, like a rocket got up in the engine someplace. But I had a good feeling like getting right through that area, so it filled off a good, Marty.
Boy, from that moment on, you just rocketed past. Everybody else beat up on each other, but you had a nice, clean race. Congratulations. Great win.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations to our main event winners tonight here in Pasadena, Ivan Stewart, the Ironman, and the Grand National Sport Trucks. Mickey Thompson Stadium Off-Road Racing is brought to you by Budweiser, fresh, pure, natural, and proud to be your bud. And by Toyota Motorsports, where technology on a fast track is built into every Toyota. And by Quaker State, the big Q is one tough motor oil. In-car cameras made possible by your friends at Chevrolet, American Racing Custom Wheels, Goodyear, and Nature's Recipe Pet Food. Barrier camera compliments of Dick CPEC and Rancho Suspension. Now, this is Ken Bruce speaking to you, along with Marty Reed and Mike Galloway, saying so long from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, and reminding you that this has been a presentation of Bud Sports in association with ESPN.